All right, good morning, YouTube. So I'm coming to you guys for a little bit of help. I had a print stall out on me, thermal runaway, so the bed stopped. I have done a few things because I've watched some videos about restarting the print after it's failed. You got to erase the G code that's already printed, so I've already done that. So I'm going to start on layer 273, and the last reading I had on my printer was Z55.600 or Z55.60. So that, I'm assuming, and when I measure it with calipers, it's about 55 millimeters above the, print bed. So I deduced that it started or stopped at 5560, so I erased all that code, prior. The stuff's already printed, so there's my Z, 55.600. That's going to be the next layer, so layer 273 is where I'm going to start at, is where it looks good. So here's the problem. They also said you have to home Y and X and Z. Got to home all of them first, right? That's what you're supposed to do. So I've already preheated it. I started heating my bed. I'm going to show you what it does. It's kind of crazy. Here, my problem is I can't home my Z because the print's in the way. So if anybody has any ideas, because I really don't want to start this over. It went 12 hours and it stopped, and it was a 24-hour print. It's a lot of wasted filament. So I need some help if anybody has any ideas. So here's what we're going to do. I've already edited the G code. I've taken it out also of my printer settings. So like I go here and config printer settings, and I put it on scripts. So my start code, I don't have the bed leveling or auto home in there. I usually leave that in there so that way it does that first when I hit print, but it's all right. So that's out. That was the other thing that I was gonna do. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit print, and I'll show you what it does, but I'm gonna hover over the e-stop, so that way, just in case. Let me pull my BL Touch out. I gotta do that too, otherwise it'll be dumb. So I set my script up for this on my BL Touch. Gotta pull the needle out, and then click here. That makes it do that. It's activated. We turn it off. Okay, and now we hit go. And remember, I'm hovering over e-stop. Oh yeah, I forgot. So my default setting on my printer is 219 and 58. However, with ABS, why it didn't work? Wait a minute. We'll reslice it.
I was thinking about maybe making a hibachi dinner.
That sounds pretty good.
Maybe go buy some noodles.
Some noodles?
Is
Noodles.
that where they grow in front of you?
What the fuck?
Really, we have everything except
Green peppers.
I don't know.
They don't?
See?
Oh,
It goes way over to the right, and I have to hold the e-stop.
Squash? I don't know. It sounds kind of gross.
Oh. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna try it again. I know he's
not gonna be able to
fucking.
grow anymore if he gets big. Because he just runs up and bites you for no reason. And he bite.
He's a little psycho.
The other day.
I heard them.
Yeah, it does.
Hey.
Okay, those are both Z'd. So watch, I'll try this Z. The problem, guys, my Z, or my BL Touch, is my Z stop, and I'm using Z save homing. So this is what it does when I Z it. And obviously it hit the print, so that won't be a true Z. So I'm going to stop it before it hits the print. Okay, so as you can see with the 5 minutes, what I did, if you guys have any ideas at all whatsoever, because it's obviously it's not supposed to go up to the top right, so like it doesn't think that it's yeah, so it just like it's off a little bit, because the Z-Softs, they reset, I guess, after you reset your computer here or the 3D printer itself. So let's go back. I'll show you guys again so you can see, because we just homed X and Y, home Z, and it almost hit the print, so I stopped it beforehand. So I need to get my Z access with, you know, the BL Touch is attached, so that means, like, that's the problem. It's using Z save homing, and it's also using Z as the end stop. So if I have to reset, or if I have to restart, I mean, it's almost impossible for me to get it, I guess. I don't have any ideas on how I would get my Z access with those two dilemmas. So if anybody has any ideas, please help. Thanks.